My name's Michelle Rue, and I'm actually a writer, producer, and editor, but my foremost skill is editing. I graduated in 1991 from Rancho Santiago in Santa Ana with Associates of Arts degree in television and film. It was my editing instructor who gave me my first job at a number 50 market news station called Orange County News Channel. From OCN, I went to work for KTLA News at 10, worked with Hal Fishman, and from there I worked for Sony Pictures, Columbia TriStar, and my job there was writer, producer, and editor for electronic press kits. So over the years, I got to work on a lot of really fun campaigns, mostly in promo. My work, started with, I did stuff for CBS, but I ended up starting out at WB Kids, which was really fun. So I was editing promos for the Saturday cartoons. And then I got moved over to primetime. I got to work on shows like Smallville, Charmed, a little bit of everything. And after that, I ended up at Lionsgate Films, launching a horror channel called FearNet. So I worked with the president of the company, who was Peter Block. He's a very interesting man. He has produced over 60 horror films in the last decade alone, including the Saw franchise. So I got to do all the television spots for those movies, and I love horror, so it was really a big, fun part of my career to get to work with Peter Block and get to work on so much fun content over the years. So I was at FearNet, and I was working on writing my promos for Sam Raimi's Army of Darkness. And I wrote 3 different things. I hadn't decided which one I liked the best. So I printed them out. And the printer was across, you had to run across the lounge area and the hallway. And as I was circling back, I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at my scripts, and I ran into Sam Raimi, knocked his briefcase out of his hands, and my papers went flying everywhere. Anyway, Sam's picking up my scripts off the ground, and I just realized that it's Sam Raimi, and it's kind of a weird moment because you're having scripts that you're writing about his movie, and he looks at me and he goes, "This is my movie." And I looked at him and I said, "Sam Raimi." We both looked kind of shell-shocked, and he looked at it and he goes, "These are good." And he goes, "I like this one. I like this one. Go with this one." And he took his pen and he wrote on there, "Peter, this one's great." So, and he signed it, and I thought it was really funny because he did, like what I was doing, and it made me feel a little better about what I was and what I was choosing to do there. So it was a fun moment.